Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and this is Standing Stone Wellness, and on this channel we just make super fun things. One of my favorite aromatherapy products to use is aromatherapy bath salts. This is a super versatile recipe, but the way that I'm making it in today's video, this is such a luxurious and relaxing bath soak. I think you're going to love it. So without waiting any longer, let's go make some bath salt. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this absolutely beautiful bottle. So, twice a year I travel with a group of girlfriends, and last fall, when we went on our fall trip together, we decided that we were going to try this product. And the bottle was so beautiful that at the end of our vacation, we all agreed that someone should take the bottle because it's so beautiful. So, I wound up with the bottle, and I'm going to put some of my bath salts in this bottle, and I'm making enough that I will have enough for one of my regular pouches so that you can see how I label that one. So they're both going to be really nice packages. So if I put that out of the way for a minute, I'm going to start today with some dendritic salt and a product that is called Slick Fix. So both of these products are going to help avoid the bath salts from clumping. And the Slick Fix also will help to keep the scent. And the inky on Slick Fix is tapioca starch. And if you're in a place where you can use Natrasorb, you can use that too. But this particular supplier did not have Natrasorb, and their solution to that is Slick Fix. So I'm going to try it out in these bath salts and see if we can retain some scent. So I'm going to start out with my dendritic, and the Slick Fix are going to be the same amount, and I'm doing 80 grams for both of them. And then I'm going to add my scent and set it aside for a minute. So this is my dendritic salt. That's perfect. Now I'm going to add the Slick Fix. And that's very powdery and beautiful, just beautiful. Now it's time for my carrier oil and the essential oils. My essential oil blend today is sweet orange, bergamot, and patchouli. If you're not a big fan of patchouli, you can replace that with frankincense, something deep, something grounding. The other two essential oils are very relaxing and absolutely beautiful in the bath. Now, you'll notice that this is also sweet almond oil. If you don't have sweet almond oil, you can substitute that with any carrier oil that you prefer. And I'm just going to give that a little mix and see if I can get that all incorporated into this container here before it goes into the larger bowl with the rest of my salts. My carrier oil and my essential oils are now really well mixed in here, and maybe you can see on screen these salts right now are a beautiful butter yellow color, and a lot of that is coming from the dark patchouli essential oil that is in here. So I'm also using sweet almond oil because this is going in a bath. And whenever you're using essential oils in your bath, you do want a carrier oil. And the reason for that is because water is not a carrier. Oils float on water. Essential oils are technically not oils, but they are oil soluble. They are not water soluble. You don't want essential oils floating on the top of your bath water because it's the same as applying them neat to your skin. This is why we use a carrier oil that is going to help with not having these essential oils become skin sensitizing. And also overuse, guys, um, it might trigger an allergic reaction at some point down the road. So we want to make sure that our essential oils for the bathtub are going to be diluted in a carrier. So that's why I'm using the sweet almond oil in this recipe today. So that's beautiful, and I'm just going to set it aside. Now we get into the fun part of the main salts. I'm going to use Epsom salt and magnesium chloride, mostly. I've got 3 salts. I'm going to use Dead Sea salt too. So these are magnesium flakes. I have the brand From Now. I have used these for a number of years now. I love these, and I love that they come in such a big container. I buy them off the shelf. I get them at a health food store. And now I need my Epsom salt. So I am starting out with 390 grams of Epsom salt. With the magnesium flakes, this will be 350 grams. Perfect. And the last salt that I am adding is the Dead Sea salt. And I'm adding 50 grams. Perfect. The last ingredient that I'm adding is colloidal oats. So this is going to be, let's see, where are my oats here? So this is 100 grams, and this is for a very skin softening, very nourishing bath. Perfect. And now this entire mixture is going to get just a really good mix. I'm going to try to see if there are any clumps. I didn't really notice very many. And now I'm going to add in the scented salts. The scent right now is just incredible. The sweet orange and the patchouli together makes such a beautiful scent combination. Okay, I'm just going to finish mixing this and then we can package it up. Okay, so I don't have a funnel that has a big enough spout to fit into the top of this jar and for the salt to go through it. That's my concern. So I've made a makeshift one here, and we're going to try to not make a mess, but no guarantees. And I think I'm also going to measure just how much bath salt fits in this jar because it's so beautiful. I want to know for sure what's going in here. So here we go. I decided to fill this up to 500 grams because I would like to make a couple of my pouches. So I'm going to stop there, and if there's anything left after my pouches, I'm going to just fill the rest of this bottle up with whatever is left. I don't really think there's going to be anything left, but we're going to find out. So I find with these pouches, they're a lot easier to fill if you press down on the bottom and make them flat first. But these are not the easiest things to fill. So I'm going to have to use my funnel again. So I'm just going to open them out as if they're already full. And I have already measured what needs to go in here in my measuring cup. So since it's already measured out, I can just fill this right up. And then I'll show you how I label these ones. Yeah, I probably don't need my funnel. I think I can probably just do it with the spoon. So here we go. Today I'm using labels from online labels, and these ones are pre-cut. I am getting really good at using one sheet that's 8.5, 11 and just making the labels to the size that I need. So I'm just using up the end of my pre-cut labels. I do have a plan to do a video on how to make labels coming up pretty soon. So if you're interested in knowing how to make your own labels with the 8.5, 11 sheet, that's something that is on its way. In the meantime, I have these guys for the front. And there we go. There's that one. And at the end of the day, that recipe was enough to fill my beautiful bottle and to make 2 of these 250-gram Aromatherapy bath salt individual pouches. I already have an order for them, so this was the perfect size and the perfect recipe size for me today. So there they are. Those are the ones that I've labeled, and these are the salts in my beautiful glass jar. You don't need to use all of the ingredients that I've used in this recipe to make amazing bath salts. If I had to pare this recipe down, I would definitely use the Epsom salt and the magnesium flakes. And if you're going to use essential oils, don't forget, you need to use a carrier oil along with that. That's all that I have for you today. If you liked this video, please hit the like and the subscribe buttons to help my channel to continue to grow, and I can bring you interesting and inspirational projects like this one. In the meantime, I'm wishing you a super great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.